from the Next Issue podcast. Today, I'm coming with some news. Warner Media had like this big slate of announcements, and I kind of picked um, the most interesting ones because they're the most Batman related ones. So, as you guys may know, I'm a little biased, big Batman fan. So we got a bunch of announcements. So let's just go through them. Let's go through the news and we'll talk a little bit about it. So Warner Media announced that HBO Max and Cartoon Network will make a series for Batman called Batman: The Caped Crusader. Executive producers Bruce Timm, J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves, and this will present the next animated chapter of The Dark Knight. So, first of all, the talent behind this is amazing. Um, so, from what I read on the interview or in the announcement, they will go back to Gotham and do like this noir detective story. It feels like uh, we still don't have any details if it will be tied into any of either the Batman movie or um, any of the pre-existing properties. I kind of would like it to be its own standalone thing. They describe this as a series that will be thrilling, cinematic, evocative of Batman noir's roots, while diving deeper into the psychology of these iconic characters. So, as you saw in the picture earlier, we have this really old school Batman, kind of like the Batman Detective Comics 27 from the debut with the big pointy ears. Um, so, as a Batman fan, I am super, super excited about this. Moving on, we have HBO Max and Cartoon Network once again take flight with a series commitment for My Adventures with Superman. Now, they've already ordered 2 seasons of this series. Um, this one is a lot different. It's more of a new kids family animated thing. Jack Quaid will voice Superman and Clark Kent. So this one, like I said, is a little bit different. Um, it will have a different tone. This will be the first. They describe this as an all new kids and family series following action packed comedic and romantic adventures of Superman Lois in their first animated series in many years. They want to tell the story through the eyes of the trio, so not just Lois and Clark, but also Jimmy. So that's kind of what they want to bring in. The art looks very different. This is going to have a very different tone to what we got from the Batman series. So both Batman and Superman are getting new series for HBO Max along with Cartoon Network. Now, we still haven't heard anything about a new Wonder Woman series or anything like that. We know there's a bunch of things in the works. So I'll be interested going forward to see what other properties or announcements make. Warner has had a lot of changes in the past few weeks. There's the whole merger thing with Discovery, the sale of AT&T. So like there's a lot going on, but I think they want to put some of these announcements out to prove some stability in the company, which it's very smart approach. Um, Next up, we also got notice that one of DC's most popular Elseworld stories, Injustice, based on the Injustice Gods Among Us video games, will be getting a film treatment. This will be an animated feature. We don't have a lot of details on the movie itself, no voice cast, no announcement. We will get some details as part of the release of Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2. So we may get a trailer and the extras or something like that, or maybe just like an introduction to the voice cast. For those not familiar with the Injustice comic and the Injustice video games, it follows an alternate Earth where Superman killed the Joker because of reasons. He has some reasons, and the world's kind of split between those heroes that follow Superman and his new regime, Superman and his new regime, and then the heroes that follow Batman and are trying to restore order after the events of that. So there's 5 years of comics. Like there's 5 series plus like tie-ins and a 0 year with the JSA. So there's a lot of comics. Most of it was written by Tom Taylor. So I'm pretty excited. Tom Taylor is one of my favorite currently writing comics. So this was very well received. Now, this is so that one also includes Batman. So the last Batman related, because it is in the Bat fam, they have announced the Batgirl movie. It now has a director, actually directors, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, the duo behind the 2020 hit Bad Boys for Life, have now closed the deal with Warner Brothers to feature for the feature centering Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Commissioner Gordon, Christina Hodson, who wrote Bumblebee, and then came on board to WB with Birds of Prey, and is currently working on The Flash. Is also working on the script for this movie. So we did get confirmation that not only are the directors gonna be doing a Barbara story, but that it's gonna be these two guys from the Bad Boys 2020 film. I quite enjoyed that movie. There was a lot of action, so I feel like a good combination of what Christina Hodson brought to the Birds of Prey and Bumblebee movie. I quite enjoyed both of those films. So story wise, and the visuals and the action that the duo of directors can bring, I think it's gonna. It makes me excited for the movie. So one thing I did, I didn't know if they were gonna kind of integrate, because we know there are multiple Batgirls. We know there's Cassandra Cain, who has also had the mantle of Batgirl. It would have been interesting to do the story focused on her as opposed to Barbara Gordon, or maybe Barbara teaching Cassandra the ropes or something like that. And who knows, maybe Cassie Cain will be involved, unless this is in the current DCU cinematic universe. As we know, Cassandra Cain is actually a small child that we saw in Birds of Prey. But we never know. We never know what she may be up to. Christina Hodson was involved with that project as well, so she may be able to write her way into that, or maybe that's something they're planning for the future. It would be very cool to see multiple people that have the title of Batgirl in the upcoming film, or maybe in subsequent films. So that's all the news we have today. Very excited about pretty much everything. I will always want more Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, DC Comics content. HBO Max has been doing very good things. Cartoon Network, as long as those toys are selling, they'll keep good stuff around. But I think everyone that's involved with these movies and projects seems to have a good track record overall. So I'm very excited for that. In the comments, let me know, what are you most excited for? Who do you think could be a good cast for the Injustice comic or for the Injustice movie? Have you read the Injustice comics? If not, that's something we could probably cover on the channel. So let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, share, like, subscribe. Helps grow the channel. And until next time, keep reading comics.